Hello guys, welcome to the Hangout with Leo and Martin. I'm Leo.
I'm Martin.
Yeah. So basically the Hangout is just a podcast. We'll just be talking about anything in general, basically. Anything. We can be speaking about soccer, we can be speaking about music, we can be speaking about life, we can be speaking about banter, anything. Yeah. So basically, I'm Leo, all the way from Zimbabwe. Chegutu representing, what's up.
I'm Martin. I'm also from Zimbabwe, but I can't really tell which place exactly because I'm all over Zimbabwe. So I'll be representing the entire Zimbabwe. Kwese. Except for Bulawayo.
No. Yeah. So basically, me and Martin, we met in South Africa. We never knew each other. Remember? So I came in SA. I think it was around 2009. So in 2009, yeah. But I met this bro. When was it?
I don't really remember, but I think it's around 2014. 2015.
Yeah.
Because I'm a professional barber, so I saw this guy. he had a cool cut, but
it was fluffy.
I can do better. That's what I said. I said, let me cut your hair just once, and then you see if you want to be my client. Then that's how we actually started talking.
Yeah, I remember that time we cut my hair. That time, then after we cut my hair, went to school clean. 2014. I recall because I was in matric. I went to school. I'm looking all clean there. I'm like, this is the cut. So I met you the next day. Hey, this bro is having a lot of movies. So I was like, Martin is the go-to guy if you want movies. I started linking up for movies. From there on, we became friends. Even now. So it is what it is. We met in South Africa. We met in Silverton in Pretoria. And then after that, we just been hanging around. And from being friends, we just became brothers.
Definitely.
And I met, it was Tawanda. After meeting Tawanda,
my little brother.
I'm sure you're going to see him next time, probably on the podcast when it comes through. Yeah, but I think we have to speak about one thing, coming into SA, like, how was the experience? What was the most shocking thing about coming into SA?
Okay. Me personally, the first time I came to SA, the first time.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, if I'm talking about the moment that I arrived at the border, the environment itself, it was totally different. You're coming from a place where I wouldn't necessarily say it's ugly, but it was too different, like you coming from a place. You coming from a place where birds don't fly close near you. They play far away from you because they know they are meat, and you are at South African side now. They're literally birds all over you. Like some, they look like they're about to land on top of your head. It was a different experience. Like, I don't want to lie. Like, I would say, okay, it was levels.
It was shocking.
It was shocking.
It was shocking because what you're saying, I remember that time, also the place that I was living in, there dogs there. And then in the morning, when I wake up in the morning, then you see the dog food, and then the bears will come. And then they're chowing the dog. And when I'm passing through the dog food, they're chowing the dog food. And when I'm passing through, they're not even running away. I was like, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. But one thing that I can say, like coming into SA, that really shocked me, that was like a culture shock, man. I remember in 2009 coming in and then going to school. And then it was my first time seeing a spark. It was my first time seeing a squad, but like, if you're from ZIM, then you need to agree with me. Comment in the comment section. there is no sparkle in ZIM. You will never see a sparkle.
No, there's no sparkle.
So basically, a sparkle is like a quarter bread with chips, polony, what else? Russians, Archer. So I'm coming in, and it's the first time I tried that thing. I'm at school. Hey man, that became my lunchbox every day. It became my lunchbox every day, but like I remember going back to ZIM because like I remember in the early days we used to treat it like it's like you're going to boarding school when you come into SA to school. Then December time you go back home. Everyone goes back home. So I remember coming when I went back home and people were seeing me, mostly my elder sister. It was like, hey, this guy just recently gained weight from this like hella craze. I was like, yeah, it's the sparkle, man. It's the sparkle.
I think it's a thing now where if you are new in South Africa, everybody in South Africa will tell you that you need to buy a sparkle. That's like your welcome food.
It's clean.
It's clean.
It's clean.
It's what makes South Africa to be South Africa. If you haven't had sparkle in South Africa, you are not yet here. That's what they told me actually.
Adi pachizimbo panonzi that thing yokuthi if you're traveling to a new place, when you get to that place, if you don't want to be sick, you need to eat jagare with that place and stuff like that. Or put it in water.
It's more like culture,
more like
beliefs, beliefs.
So can I choose South Africa? I must eat a sparkle.
You have to eat a sparkle. You have to eat a sparkle.
If
you don't eat a sparkle, I don't know. You are not yet here, so you need to try a sparkle.
Okay. I think let's talk about, for example, the different takeaway options that you had when you came into SA compared to Zimbabwe. It's hella crazy, eh? Because if you think of it, I remember, because back in ZIM, remember, everyone was now having, there was no house that was watching aerial TV. They all had DSTV.
Yes.
So you'd be watching stuff like KFC adverts, Nando's. Of course, there's Nando's in Zimbabwe. But there wasn't too many KFCs. You get them in Borodale or somewhere there. So I remember coming here and I'm seeing KFC. I'm seeing chicken leg. I'm seeing fish and chips. Hey, bro, I'm like, so many options of takeaway foods, yeah.
Too many. So, actually what we're talking about here is the fact that everything about South Africa and Zimbabwe, most of the things are totally different. Like, they are not the same at all. They're totally different. The food, the dressing code, the culture, everything about South Africa and Zimbabwe, it's not the same. It's totally different. Because, for example, you look at the taxi industries, okay? I know it might be a very sensitive topic, but think about it. The taxis here, they kind of seems as if like they have their own law, you know?
Yeah.
When it comes to the roads, they're above the law. They always do their own thing. And they're very scary. I don't want to lie to you, because there was a time where I would get into a taxi. So if the taxi was like about, let's say, 15 Rand, and you're thinking about the fact that you don't know the language here, you probably paid like maybe 50 Rand, or you paid 20 Rand, and you're supposed to get your change back. So now you don't even know how to ask your change back. Like, you're hoping that they will give you your change back. But if they don't, you do not ask for your change back.
I know that thing.
You know that
taxi
is gone.
So when you want to get into a taxi, then you stop the taxi because you stop the taxi. That's one thing that shocked me, because there's a different way of stopping the taxi. Also, when I'm home, I ask them back it up. So I'll stop a taxi. After stopping a taxi, then I see that there's no space in front. Okay, so I'll tell them, no, you can go. Because I wanted to sit at the back. Because in front there, now everyone will start asking you for change. It's like, I want my change, I want this, I want that. But, you know, like the other thing that I can say about taxis, yeah, the fact that they're called taxis, it seemed a bit weird, man. Because remember, because it's a combi. We knew a taxi as a small car.
Yeah.
So we come in here, they're like, taxi, you need to go catch a taxi. Then I'm like, taxi? a combi. No, man. It's hella crazy if you think of it. It's hella crazy. And I remember Pandika Kwira taxi. I think we took a taxi. The Garashi Kira, I passed Silverton, right?
Mhm.
And ended up with Denab.
Mhm.
So it got into Deneb home and it was going towards Mamelodi in the east. So the thing that told me that I'm lost is the fact that as on shacks. I was shocked, man. Like it was the first time because I don't want to say it was the first time because in ZIM they were there and there was an operation, Operation Brabantine.
I think in ZIM they weren't really shacks. Okay, maybe in Mbari. I
In
don't know.
Bari,
Yeah, I think
and
I might have seen something like that in Mbari. But when that operation Murabatrina happened in Zimbabwe,
but kukadomariko futi. I remember vavemati yanzi Msana Nzo, those shakes which are like something like this. So they say it's shaped like an elephant's back. But hey, angaribo. I know like Kumbare, but Kumbare angasima flat.
no, there are flats. There are lots of flats in Mbari, but I think there was a section where there were a lot of stuff. I'm not so sure if they were there, but I just assumed that they were there.
Oh,
I just assumed that.
no, but because I remember Pagatka Operation Marambachina, and then where if you had a shack or a house that is not built uh,
within the
correct,
law,
within the law,
within the law, within the correct papers,
correct papers,
correct
it will be
papers,
demolished.
Yeah, they were not playing around.
Yeah, so I think at that time when such stuff happened, I think it was around 2000. I'm not sure the year of the year. I think it was in the 2000s, but early 2000s. I was still young, you check. So most of those stuff I didn't see them. So now I'm coming to SA. I'm seeing shakes. I'm like, man. You know, at that time you painting SA because everyone in ZIM painted SA as like you're going to America. You know, when a Mexican is driving into America, that's how we painted SA.
But we still gotta say the fact that it is still like that.
Yeah, it is.
It is still like that. Because like I just want to give credit to SA in terms of the fact that you can still see that this country is still progressing. They're still building their roads. They're still they're not necessarily. I would say maybe with the level that they used to go about back in the years.
Yeah.
It was maybe at 80 to 90%, just trying to upgrade the entire country. Now it's more like a 50-50 thingy, but you can still see that there are some changes which are still happening here.
Yeah, I know, like, because one thing that I can say is that ever since I came to SA, you have always been seeing building of something. It could be a road, it could be a complex, it could be apartments, it could be a mall. You know, there's specific malls that when I came, they were not there. They are now new malls that are being built. And if you see it now, you think it's an old thing.
Yeah. Like, okay, we know that there are certain kind of brothers and sisters who still have that mentality of destroying a lot of stuff, but man, okay, that one is a sensitive one. We'll talk about it some other time. I'm not sure.
I don't want to touch on it.
There's a lot that still needs to be corrected in South Africa in terms of the government, the law itself, because it looks like the people here, they have more power than the actual law when you come to think about it.
They're relaxed.
Yeah. Like I'm not going to try and paint the police as if they're not really doing their job. They are doing their part, but we as the people who are living within the country, we also need to take responsibility in terms of the things that we do. Like, for example, you have a lot of guns in the streets. Like I don't understand.
No,
I
no.
do not understand the fact that you're having a lot of guns in the streets. People who don't even have the actual papers to be owning a gun. Even if you have the papers to be owning a gun, if you have the law that is supposed to protect you, why should you even have
A gun.
access to have a gun? Like you shouldn't have certain things like that. And
You know, if you go into such topics, imagine. Martin is not serious, bro. Just imagine, this guy says he's just gonna go wear a cap. He wants to be swagged up. Away. No, you beg, bruh. You beg, okay. Bad. Okay, so we're speaking about taxes.
yeah, we're definitely speaking about the taxes.
So, you see, like, the taxi industries, you can't basically separate them from how you are. Because basically, if a person, like, grew up in a certain way, you can't expect them, when they grow up, to now act different. So, so kana also drive a taxi, they also drive that thing.
Yeah, I know. Okay, this is one of the things that I love about the taxi industries. For those who are actually, let me think for a second. Okay, so this is one thing that I love about the taxi industries.
Okay.
They have this unity that some of them have, you know. Like if they see one of their brothers is in trouble, they always seem to jump in and try to help out, you know, like they just don't let you be. So I know that they also murder each other like nobody's business.
Nah, for real.
Oh,
For real.
they murder each other like nobody's business, and at the same time they also do help each other. Then there's this other one that I don't understand. That
Which one?
I don't understand. They call themselves the taxi association.
No. I remember every taxi industry is registered. Every taxi is registered in a certain association.
Uh-huh.
So you're not allowed to drive in a specific area if you're not from that association.
Uh-huh. So
Yeah.
here's my problem with those guys now. So they actually say, if you have a car, let's say me, I bought a car.
Yeah.
Right? I bought a car.
Yeah.
Then I see my brother Leo maybe standing somewhere,
Yeah.
and I want to pick him up, and they happen to be there at the same time that I'm trying to pick up Leo.
Yeah.
They'll find me for picking Leo, and I'm not even charging Leo. Leo is my friend. I'm just
It's
picking
like
up
you're
Leo.
taking their business
Yeah,
from them.
it's like I'm taking their business from them, and yet at the same time, I'm not taking their business. It's my car. I have the right to do whatever I want to do with
Word.
my car.
Word.
It's my car. They once stopped us, me, my brother's sister, and they said I should get into a taxi. Then my brother was like, no. He cannot get into a taxi. He's my brother. We're going to the very same house. We live in the same room.
More of them.
Here's the problem now.
Yeah.
If you try to call cops, the situation dissolves quickly. So I don't understand. Which law are they on? Because like if you say, okay, wait, let's call the cops. You understand? Or the traffic cops. Let's find out more about this law that they have.
Situation, yeah.
They always seem to try and dissolve the situation quickly. Then they'll be like, no, if we take you to the offices, they will take your car and all that kind of stuff. But then, because I know that the last time that they did to us, me and my brother, we actually called the cops on them. Then they just let us go.
But speaking of the positive things like that, taxi drivers, we just don't want to speak negative things. I would say there's positive things also that you have. You will never get lost if you're traveling in a taxi. You know, if you're coming in from any place, this is the positivities of taxi drivers. If you get there, you tell someone, okay, I need to go to this and this place. I'm coming from Joburg, I don't know Pretoria, but I need to be dropped at this place. Can you speak to the person that I'm going to? You know, the taxi drivers, they are so patient with you to the extent they will speak to that person, how can I visit here? And then after speaking to that person on a visitor, and make sure washika.
Definitely.
So that's a positive thing about those guys. And the other positive thing is, imagine mdara wanonoka mdara kubasa. Then takes on a famba mdara yellow line rananga abamune convoy.
Okay. On that part,
they are breaking the law, but
I know they're breaking the law. I know
it's such a good thing.
Breaking the law, but if you are the person who knows that you are late, you kind of feel good in that moment because they'll be crossing. If the robot is red and there's no oncoming traffic or cars, they cross that red robot. They will cross it.
But no, like I think. But what we can say is, guys, please subscribe, comment, and like.
Definitely.
Because we're going to be posting more of these videos.
Most definitely.
And we're going to be talking more stuff. So please, comment, subscribe, and like.
You have to tune in because we are about to touch all over Lil Nas, one of my brothers in United States of America. He's dropping some bomb songs. We're about to go listen to one of those tracks and we're going to react to it.
Definitely.
You need to tune in and find out what we're going to say about that. I know my views won't be the same views as yours, but
okay, just watch that video. We're going to post it also. So thank you for staying with us today. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. And please also don't forget to press the notification button. Peace.